Iconic Texas fast food chain Whataburger will not allow the open carry of firearms in its restaurants even after the new open carry law goes into effect next year. Fox 4's Brandon Todd has reaction now to Whataburger exercising its rights. Brandon.
Well, Heather, people on both sides of this issue do agree on one thing, and that is that historically Whataburger has been very friendly to those who celebrate the right to bear arms. However, now that friendliness has limits.
I think that's a reasonable request.
Tav Henderson, who testified to lawmakers in Austin in favor of open carry, says the request by Whataburger's president and CEO not to openly carry guns inside its restaurants is fine with him.
Private property rights are just as important as our right to keep and bear arms. The Second Amendment is about the government not infringing upon your rights. As a private property owner, you have the right to set rules and regulations that are reasonable within your establishment.
The San Antonio-based burger chain is asking customers who are CHL holders to please conceal their weapon when they walk in the door. Last month, Texas passed a law letting licensed gun owners wear their guns in plain view in a hip or shoulder holster, and then let businesses decide what they'll do. The law takes effect January 1st. Whataburger president and CEO Preston Atkinson said in a statement, Whataburger proudly supports customers' Second Amendment rights. He went on to say, I personally enjoy hunting and also have my concealed carry license, as do others at Whataburger. But the reason for his decision was this. We've had many customers and employees tell us they're uncomfortable being around someone with a visible firearm who is not a member of law enforcement, and as a business, we have to listen and value that feedback in the same way we value yours.
I know I've been in other stores that have had people openly carrying them, and it's scary. I mean, especially when you're walking in with your family and there is a rifle on someone's arm.
Missy Stevens and others we talked to think Whataburger made the right call.
My husband has the CHL actually, and I don't really feel comfortable with everybody parading around with their guns. How do you know if they are CHL holders or not?
Not everyone applauded the move. Angry customers sounded off on the burger chain's Facebook page. It's been nice eating your food. However, if you're not going to allow open carry, you will no longer receive business from me. No open carry, no money for you. On its Facebook page, Open Carry Texas criticized the restaurant. What Whataburger is doing is caving to the brainwashing and social engineering that the anti-gun crowd has successfully worked to accomplish. I talked to the founder of Gun Rights Across America today. He said while he does not agree with Whataburger's statement, he does respect it. Heather?
All right, and so Brandon, then Whataburger and I guess other businesses are going to have to let customers know about their policy at each location, right?
Well, that's right, and they would have to post a sign at the entrance to the restaurant or the business letting folks know how they stand on it. Of course, that sign has certain rules that it would have to adhere to in respect to the law. And of course, each business would want to pay attention to those rules so that even their sign, Heather, would not be challenged. And I suspect you're probably going to see a lot more businesses from now until January crafting their statements on how they'll handle this new law.
Yeah, it might not be as simple as no shirt, no shoes, no open carry. We'll have to watch and see what they post. All right, Brandon, thank you.